right, just as far as practice today, not participating. Crowder, um, Ashton Davis, Fant, Perryman, Quincy, Wilson. We're still in the evaluation stage. I'll know obviously these at practice, and we've taken the next step in the protocol. And then limited today will be Nate Hairston, Connor McGovern. We'll go through Indy, just kind of see where we're at there. So that's where we are, heading into today. So whatever you guys have.
How do you feel about McGovern's chances, Adam?
We'll see. I mean, obviously we just need to see how it looks in the individual today.
How different is it with a hamstring for a center versus, the receivers or cornerbacks, guys that are running long distances?
Yeah, a little bit different. But at the same time, I mean, part of his game is his movement, his ability to move around. So we'll see how he feels. I mean, even if he's able to kind of be available in a backup role, that's helpful for us as well, in an emergency situation.
Adam, are Perryman and Crowder out, you think?
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to be able to go.
Is there any out of Crowder, Perryman, either one of those guys IR candidates?
No.
And how about Fant in terms of Sunday?
Yeah, him getting a concussion on Wednesday, he wouldn't be able to clear the protocol.
Is that everything for Coach?
Adam, what signs did you see in practice this week that encouraged you, that make you feel like you guys are making progress?
Yeah, I mean, just with the amount of guys that we had kind of moving in and out, even in the middle of practice when we got to shift some personnel groupings around and kind of get some different guys involved, I really was impressed yesterday with just the execution that both sides of the ball guys were doing a good job of taking the meeting, applying it on the field, and going out there and practicing at the tempo we need them to practice at. And guys did a good job this week. I mean, it's all about, hey, can we take it to the field on Sunday? Can we go out there and execute against a team that's playing well right now?
This is going to be the first time you guys play against a crowd this season. Was that something that came up in practice? Is it even factor in because it's only 75?
No, I don't think that's the last thing we're worried about right now.
Adam,
can you say at this point, you alluded to the other day about when I asked you about Flacco, you said it would be like a end of the week type of discussion with, you and Joe and Joe. So are you prepared to say he's the backup, or are you still going with Mike?
I'm not prepared to say anything yet, Rich. I know you want an answer bad. I can't. I don't know yet.
Okay. Just asking.
I know.
Adam, a big topic around the league this week has been coaches and wearing masks. Some of the guys have been fined for not wearing them. You've always had your mask on when I've seen you during games. Has that been a challenge at all, wearing the mask? Has that been something that you've had to adjust to? Just what's your overall feeling about, especially in-game, wearing the mask?
No, I don't know. I think there was a suggestion by our starting quarterback that maybe I needed to pull it down sometimes when I was calling plays, and I'm glad I didn't. So, but I mean, that was something in the first game. I was just like, hey, just tell me if I'm not clear. Like if something does not come across. But I mean, from the time when we did it in the stadium, because when we went to the stadium, I did it both ways. I had it on. I kind of had it down just to see if there was a difference for him when he was hearing me calling plays. He didn't really think so. And then we went to the first game. That was a big communication part between us was, hey, just let me know if you can't understand something I'm saying or if something's unclear so that I can try to figure out how I can adjust it. But that was one that I'd rather not get fined $100,000. That would not go over well.
Just kind of going back to that first trip you guys made with all the weirdness, did it go well? Did it go smoothly? And is there anything you learned now that you're going on your second trip?
That trip was everything went real smooth. I think it was a little odd though, like when you get on the plane, it just felt that it'd been so long since I think any of us had really done anything and traveled and all those things, and just kind of being at a different hotel. And I mean, it was more of just a feeling of it felt like a long time since we had done anything like that. But I thought everything went smooth, just the way everything was set up. Our ops guys did a great job of just making. I mean, everything try to make everything feel as normal as possible. Our guys did a good job of just following the instruction of not only the coaches but ops people, the staff of just how to handle everything. I thought guys did a good job.
I know you guys only have a couple games to go on, but what have you seen from Jonathan Taylor and how the Colts running attack will look different without Marlon Mack in the role?
Yeah, I mean, you got a guy that's had quite a few. His experience level in college was, he had a lot of carries. So I mean, you're not. It feels like it's a different deal. You feel like you're going against a guy that has a veteran quality to him. He doesn't play like a rookie. The game's not too big for him. It doesn't seem like they've lost. Like the transition's been pretty smooth. They've been productive. They're not afraid to run the ball. I know that. I mean, the way they're operating, the way Phillip does things, where he'll be at the line of scrimmage, make a bunch of changes, doesn't seem to be really bothering, really putting any more pressure on him. He just seems to be executing the plays that they're calling.
Adam, Chuma kind of got thrown into the fire last year with some of the injuries you had and had some struggles. What have you seen from him in terms of progress, through training camp and through the first few weeks of practice here?
I mean, from year one to year two, it's 9 days. You know what to expect. You know how to handle things. You understand the calls. You understand the system. You understand why you're doing everything. I feel comfortable with him out there. I feel like that he has a better feel for kind of the game, as a whole. And he's on the side that he knows well. And, I know 14 trusts him. Obviously he's been blocking for him for a while. So, I expect him to play, better than he did last year, and expect him to play well.